When my friend bought the house, they gave us the so we were so excited when it was good. So much adrenaline running.
Okay, good evening folks, welcome along to Raywhite Glenfield here for a fantastic set of auctions. Some familiar faces from last year. Welcome back to people that are new into the marketplace and hunting. Welcome to you as well. Some marvellous properties up for your consideration here this evening. To owners of properties tonight, thank you for entrusting us with the properties that have been marvellous to market. To those that are just tracking the marketplace and are owners themselves looking to come to the market in the near future, obviously come and have a chat. We'd love to discuss your property needs with you, but your chance to be able to bid buyers here tonight on some marvellous properties, and we'll take you through those in just a moment. Here in the rooms, obviously set up, we have coffee and tea at the rear of the room, bathrooms to the right hand side for your nervous one, and here in the room, obviously the bidding core. Chance to be able to bid subject to the terms that have been made available throughout the course of the campaign. Our team, they're dotted throughout the room tonight with scarves, ties, badges. Welcome to approach us at any time if you have any questions in respect to how we do things here this evening. Now, a good number of people in the room, as we negotiate this evening, we may need to use that little corridor down the side, so please excuse me if I do bump you on the way through, but we've got to have some safety matters here before we kick off. Folks, each of the properties will be displayed with terms and conditions for your bidding here this evening. So my job is reasonably simple. I'll run you through those terms and conditions under which we'll bid and buy. They are your unconditional terms. There are a few people here today that would like to make offers post-auction on a conditional basis. That means they may need to meet finance or other conditions into the contracts. Our cash and the unconditional contract, however, is for our bidding first off here this evening. Your properties, they will have been detailed with a physical address, your legal description noted for you, a list of chattels attached to that contract, along with settlement dates that you'll be able to settle on the property. If you have varied that, you would have made it known prior to your bidding here this evening. Interest rates, they're set down for you on the contracts here as well. It simply means that if you were to settle later than the agreed date, then an interest rate does apply. Most importantly, do not go there. There are reserve prices in place here today. It gives me an authority to sell at a certain level if I can reach it. If I don't reach it, I will pause, I will negotiate with our top bidder. We give them a chance to see if they can secure it underneath the unconditional terms. In the event that we don't come to an agreement, what happens is we go out to the rest of the market, including our conditional buyers, to see if they can tender to purchase the property. But in the event we sell or indeed we're on the market, I'll announce that we are on the market, funnily enough. We'll listen for those words, but don't listen to them completely. Indeed, if we are to take a buyer aside here today and sell the property exclusively to them outside of the room, that can happen dependent on our owner's instructions. So really important here tonight, don't listen to the on the market, make sure you're the top bidder, and that gives you that chance to make sure we can secure the property for you either by way of negotiation externally or indeed to getting it on the market here in the room. Folks, the terms, they have been provided throughout the course of the campaign. Three things will be required once you purchase here this evening. Sign the documentation, deposit 10% of your purchase price, and let your GST status be known. All your terms have been provided. We trust they have been read and understood. If there's any detail we need to make sure you're aware of throughout, I'll detail that as we progress through our order here this evening. Buyers, all the best of luck. Let's get into it. Lot number one for your property here today. A property that has been very well marketed over the last couple of weeks from one of our top performers. Regan Golding stands to the right hand side. A familiar face amongst the crowd, I'm sure. A superb chance to be able to purchase into the lovely Dakota Avenue in Beach Haven here this evening. Terms and conditions have been provided throughout. They are for 34 Dakota Avenue in Beach Haven. It is a fee simple estate, 409 square metres of site on lot 1, deposited plan 168066. No changes to the list of chattels provided. Just note that the excluded chattel deal with the dishwasher is noted. Vacant possession set down 13th of March 2020, unless you agreed otherwise. Here this evening, the interest rate charged for late settlement would be at 12% per annum. Further terms of sale, clauses 21 and 22, just our standard additions to the contract. Nothing we need to careers up and bounce, and nothing to disclose in respect to the property. A good, clean cash and unconditional contract, and a wonderful home ready for you to purchase here this evening as well. Well, folks have seen it. It is beautiful in its charm. It is well set out and offers plenty to you. Obviously, that 1950s feel has been captured very well right the way through the property. Lovely floorboards there throughout, and a nice modern chic kitchen there with good flow to the outside area of the home as well. Set up on Dakota and one of the sought after streets there in Beach Haven, and an area that continues to appreciate. We've got plenty of listings in the area, and a number of people coming through, a number of people seeking that location. Why? Because it's semi-coastal in terms of this position. It is wonderful in its lifestyle, and it's an area that one is affordable, but also continues to appreciate into the years to come. So we get into it. It is a fantastic chance to purchase here this evening. We've seen it, loved it, and ready to buy. Number 34, Dakota Avenue is in your hands. Where do we start? Rating a better offer to get us away.
755.
755, you came with a number, so $755,000 we are, right hand side. And 770 we had, so $770,000. 780 the number, so 780 just 10s and 90, and $790,000 and 8 to go. 800 the offer. 800, 900 would be nice though. Yeah, nice to know you got it. And 800, so 800 and 810 the offer, 20 to go, 820, so at 820,000 now, at 830, 830,000 and 40, at 840, at $840,000 we take 50 to go, at 840 and 50 we have, at 860 now, so at 860 just behind you, at 860, so at $860,000 is 10 over and above at 870, at $860,000, 3 times that call. First time then, 860 with you sir, second down opportunity at 860,000. Third, final, 5 if you'd like it, at 860, at 860, at $860,000 we are then. At 860 with you sir, again good call away. First time, at 860, nothing more. Second out chance, at $860,000. Third then, final call, at $860,000, right hand side, it's an emergency. 65 if you'd like it. Are you in? Nothing further, 100%. Thank you. So at 860,000, what we do here, folks, is we pause, we do negotiate, we have a quick chat with our gentleman on the left-hand side. Back to you in a short moment, perhaps 5 minutes, and we'll see where we're at. Thank you. folks, so a bit of discussion with our lead bidder on the right-hand side, number 36. We are at a new level for the property in Dakota. It sits at a level of $880,000 with our gentleman and lady. And at that level, folks, we announce that we are selling here this evening. There is no tomorrow. All the character, all the lifestyle, all on offer. And gone free, so at $880,000. Now there's a chance. We would like to with $1,000 in the top pocket. Now's the time to pull it out. At $880,000, we do sell away. So at 880, time and opportunity, 3 times only. 500 may do it, but first call, $880,000 right hand. Second out call, at $880,000 we sell away. Third and final time, at 880 we sell here with you, sir. Selling and nothing more. Sold, well done. Good job. Thanks, folks. We'll roll on to lot number 2 in just a sec. We'll just get the paperwork prepared. So we roll on to our second offering for you here this evening. It is a property that is beautiful and it's set up well positioned at 228 Tui Glen Road in the wonderful Birkenhead. Team Train have been in charge of the marketing over the last couple of weeks. Team Train, so these guys obviously wonderful at what they do and have a light-hearted approach to real estate. We enjoy what we do here and a fantastic chance to be able to purchase a property that is being well marketed by the team over the last couple of weeks. Team Train. Folks, the property itself, it has been well marketed with terms and conditions to 228 Tui Glen Road in Birkenhead is your property. It is a cross-lease feasible estate, flat B, deposited plan 69982 on lot 2, deposited plan 69367. Having a third share there at 809 square metres more or less, your regular title NA 25D folio 397. A list of chattels, they are attached for you. And no changes as per supplied with your contract. The interest rate charged for the late settlement is 12%, and your settlement date set down is 6 weeks from the 5th of February or other by mutual agreements. Folks, if you have changed that prior to your bidding here, owner, I'm sure will accept it. But the rest of your contract, it is nice and clean and ready for you to purchase here this evening. Well, folks, we have seen it well positioned indeed and super tidy throughout this one, giving you plenty to work with into the future. But the lovely patio at the back there, plenty of sun and a bit of foliage for you to work with as well. A home that is neat and tidy, lock up the lead if you will, but a wonderful home, well positioned. And let's not forget the views across to the Sky Tower for you. All well set up. Birkenhead, as we know, a good central location here on the shore, and an area we've seen continued growth in the last year or two. So here's a chance to be able to get a slice of it yourself. What do we see? It is in your hands. You tell us what we'd like to pay. Opening bid on this one.
800.
800 starts with that confidence. So you heard him left hand side. So at $800,000 and 10 at 10 on 10. So at $810,000, 15 with you, sir. At 815 and a bit.
850.
850, confidently done, sir. So at 850, 60 back in. 860, sir.
80.
80 is the number. 880,000 at 880. So at 890 now. At 890 with our people left hand. At 890.
900.
900 low with you, sir, at $900,000. We take 10 to go at $900,000. We say 10, chances here and with our people left hand. 5 we take then, so at 905 and a bid back 15 at 915. So at $915,000. Stating the claim at 915, sir, left hand. This time at 915,000. Second then our call at 915,000 and with you, sir. Third bid, final time, $915,000 our bids. Okay, well at $915,000, no further bid from here. We pause, we do have a quick chat with our people left hand side, seek some instructions from our owner, and be back to you again in 5. Take your breather, thank you. Thanks, folks. A little chat with our highest bidder, indeed our owners in the other room. An acceptance of an offer at a level of $920,000 allows us to be able to put it on the market today. So at 920, it is your offer. We do sell here with no further bids. So at $920,000, we say sell. And gone on 3, 22B, to Glen Rose. First call at $920,000. Bid sent up. Second in our call at $920,000. Third then and the final chance.
922.
2-2. 922 was a racehorse. Back to you, sir. 2-4 if you'd like it. At 2-2 is here. At $922,000. At 922. Do you say 4? First time here. Second call at 922 and selling. 4. 4 it is at 924. So at 924. Offer you the 5 or straight to 30, sir. So at $924,000. At 924 the bid at the back. Calling now. First chance. Second at
5.
5 it is at 925 in the offer, so at 925, 925. He says we buy at 925, and what do we do? At 925, we go once, sir. First time at 925. Second in our offer at 925,000.
6.
6 is back in, so $1,000 game here. Just a game of tennis, so 926 and back in. At 926, we say 7 if you'd like. At 926, bids to the back. Selling away. First call.
7.
7 back in, so at 927, nothing further. At $927,000 then. At 927, the bid here. Front and centre, calling away. First time at 927. Second out call at 927,000. Third, final time, 927. We sell here. Selling, 100%. Thank you. Selling. Sold. Well done. Good job. Just a second. Okay, folks, on to lot number 3 for us here this evening, a property positioned one of Birkdale area that has had some good attention in the last couple of years, and we expect that to continue. A fantastic opportunity to purchase into Salisbury Road in Birkdale is our next offering, and 2 bar 28 is the home we discuss. A home that has been very well marketed over the last couple of weeks. Rochelle Brinston and Sydney Wallace have been in charge of the marketing. Sydney to the right hand side, and Rochelle also to the right hand side. Folks, a home that is well worthy of your bid. We get into your chance to do so in just a moment. We'll take you through the terms and conditions first off. 2 bar 28 Salisbury Road in Birkdale. It is a costly feasible estate flat 2 deposited plan 77024 and garage 5 deposited plan 77024 also. Your record of title NA33B folio 1491. A list of channels are attached for you. They are fixed floor coverings, blinds, light fittings, the dishwasher on an as-is basis, the garden shed, garage door remotes ×1, the household keys, the light fittings, range hoods, cooktop and oven, and the heat pump. The vacant position is set down for you as the 20th of February 2020. It's a pretty good date. Or earlier, not all earlier by mutual agreement. Take that back. The interest rate charged there for late settlement sitting at 12% per annum. Further terms are nice and clear upon your contract here today, and it's a fantastic home to purchase along with a great clean contract. Good for your bidding here this evening. Folks, the home itself, we take you through it up on screen for last time, and a stylish home right the way through. Well laid out in terms of the use of space. It's obviously with all the knock-ons you need. A home that is low maintenance in many respects, and giving you a chance to be able to secure this one with ease of living and lovely modern living as well. Folks, 2-bedroom unit, this one here, in 1970s in construction, and it's nice and solid. But throughout, folks, you can see there's been some fantastic touches and renovation over the years, and a great chance to be able to secure it for yourself here this evening. Now, I'm told there's a number of people both interested here today in cash and unconditionally, but also on a conditional basis heavily. A chance to be able to secure here today on a cash and unconditional basis. We get into a chance to be able to do so right away, where we see an opening bidder offer in your hands. Happy to take a breather. If you would like to start it, you do need to kick it away with a number. In your hands, you tell us where it needs to be. Put it on cups of tea at the back already. Alright, I'm going to make this one pretty easy. I'm going to start at the way at the level of 480, so $480,000. An offer of 500 would put you in the running to negotiate here this evening. So I'm racing to get here. $480,000. $480,000 our offer. That is a middle bid that jumps over the bus. 500 to go. We call away 3 times, and $480,000 currently. 480 our number. Time is here. First call at 480,000. Second the chance at $480,000. Third and 500. So 500 is right hand side on 30. So 500 our third a chance. It needs to be at least 10 to go, sir. 10 it is. So $510,000. 20 to go, or 30 if we like it. Back on 30 to move. So $520,000 next offer. 510 is here in the centre. At 510 and 20. 20, thank you. 520 now. And 30. So 530. At $530,000 it makes your bid next at 40. At $530,000 bid is here, suggesting good value. At $530,000, 40 if we will. First time here. Second call at 530, 40 on your call, 535, we take it at half, 540, confidently done. So 540. Now it could have been yours at $540,000. 545 or 50 if you would like it. At $540,000 we are in the center. At 545,000 to go. First time, 540. Second the chance, 5. I will pause, negotiate, we have a chat. $540,000. 45 is here and well worth it too. Good job. So 545 and I did that at 50 or 555. Take it 10. At $545,000, our bid, right hand side, I would strongly suggest the 550 if you would like it. At $545,000 here, first in the chance, second on the offer, third then, final call, 545. If we pause negotiate, I can't sell it without coming back. Really important. 550, we need to go there. First time, 50 is here, so 550. 555 on the move would move you back in at $550,000. 555, 555 would take. So 555 our offer now. 60 it is at 560 at $560,000 and staking the claim here center at 560. 65 sounds good, 70 sounds better. We're straight to 600 at $560,000. The bid now, chances the offer. First call here. Bid. Second then. 65 and back in. Good to see you back too. At 565 it means 70 is your bid. First call at 565, good value. Second the chance then at 565. 7 is here. Now 570, I offer the increment of 2.5 if it helps you. At $570,000, our bid is here. 2.5 to go takes you to 572 and 500. 571, cut me down in half. I thought I was being nice here. At 571. At 571 takes you to 2. 2 it is, so 572 straight back in at 572. Now you started this, so $1,000 back on top if you like it. At 572 our bid. 3. First chance then. 3 it is. At 573, more singles than Tinder. At 573 the bid. 4. 4 it is at 574, that usually works better. At 574, back at 5 if you'd like it. Here, first time. 580 in a confident bid, so $580,000 it is. Now 580, easy to see value when someone's bidding at that level, but at $580,000, it means your next offer would be 1. I'd suggest a stronger number than the 1 if I were you, and 5 it is. At 585 and a good follow, so $585,000, chasing it down with a 6 if you'd like. 586 sounds like a lovely number to me. At $585,000 we are. 6 to go. First. Letting it go then. Second call at 585. $86 is back in. 87 he comes back with confidence. So $587,000 it is. At 588 or straight to 90. I said before 600. Maybe that's the magic number. At 5 and 90. So 591. 591 it takes us back. At 591, 25 or 600? 92? 92, good year. At 92 the offer. 93. Here now right hand side. Back in. We're in the 90s and it's fun. First call, 93. Second the offer at 92. Now right hand side at 592. Third, 93 it is, so 593, it takes you back 4. Again, that 600 is looming, you may as well do it. Shouldn't have asked, so 594. 95 is back in, so 595 here. Now $595,000. 1,000. 96. Counting at 7. First, second, third, final. 600. Now $600,000, it's a good move because what happens is if it gets to that figure, that's the cap, then he's reached it first. 600 is our offer. Chance here. Now, if you like one on top, now's the time to do it. And they pull it back. So it's 601 the chance at $601,000. What do we say? First time. Second then, 602. It sounds good value to me. $602,000. You make 3 if you like it. $602,000 is here. 602 and calling. First 05, so 605. They have some C constructions, but it's $605,000 of these. At 605, our bid here, right hand side. Now at 605, we go and talk your bid. 606 to move and calling, first and with you. Second the call at $605,000. Third then, and the final call at $605,000, instructions if we will. On the market and we sell away. So $605,000. Don't leave it, sir. At 605. At 606 and back in. 7 to go. At $606,000 we sell away. No tomorrow. First call at 606. Second the call at $606,000. Third, final time. 606,000 we sell. 10, 610, so 610,000. Stands for claim. Legs 11 to invite you back in at 611 at $610,000. Right hand at 611 to go. 610 your offer. First net out call. 611. 11 it is, so 611 and back in at 611. 650. First call in here. Second a chance at 611. 13, chuck it in the peace sign at 2 on top at $613,000. At 613, invite you back. At 613,000, 2 to go at 615 if we would like it. All wrapped up? Are you sure? I feel like there's $1,000 in your eyes. A little gleam. 613, I say if you're not going to buy it, just bid making pay more, but it's your call. $615,000. Right hand side, we go, first call. Are we sure? Second chance at 613,000. Third then, final call at 613. 1 for fun? I'm alright. Are you sure? I'm sure there was 1,000 there. Selling? Selling? Sold right now. Commiserations out of the back, 12 balls, and welcome to our top bidder, to Rochelle, and then once go. Back to you, I'm on the floor in just a second.
Yeah, we're gonna buy it. Yeah.
thanks for your patience, folks. Those that are waiting around and need to watch the last auctions. First, thanks for coming. It's always good to see you. I'm sure I'll see you back in the rooms again. I hope you like our approach to how we do things here this evening. It's been a good night, and these a little more light-hearted approach helps in your buying decisions sometimes. So I hope you've enjoyed your evening. Lot number 4, the last offering here this evening, is 6 Stott Avenue in Birkdale. It is a well-marketed property again by Regan Golding, and this one well worthy of your attention. A property that is very simple. It sits on 685 square metres of land. Lot 144 covers with a deposited plan being 56934. A record of title is noted down as NA11C5014442. Your comprehensive list of chattels are included, and they do include the outdoor umbrella, outdoor cushions, scots, the lounge speakers as well. So all of the additions and ready for you to move in and enjoy. Vacant possession is set down for you 20th of March 2020. The interest rate charged for rate settlement is 12% per annum. For the terms of sale, they are all nice and clear here today, so not a contract you need to be concerned about. And a lovely home coming with your purchase today as well. Well, folks, over the course, really great marketing as always. Photos have done the property justice, which is good, and well laid out right the way through. Entertaining galore on the outside of the home. Indoors, a wonderful setup, very, very modern indeed, and superb indoor-outdoor flow from that large living, kitchen, dining area to your outdoor entertaining, which is always a must for us Kiwis. Surrounded by nice gardens and nice bit of grass for you to work with here as well. But a home that is being well loved by our owners in the short ownership. We pass on to a buyer here today that is very lucky to be purchasing this one. Wonderful sensitive character, and a great chance to be able to secure it here this evening. Well, we put it in your hands to tell us what you'd like to kick it away at on this one. A number to start.
1,035,000.
Perfect number to start us. So the milk 35, it takes you to the left-hand side. Now to milk 35, we offer a $10,000 rise at 45 to go. So the $1,035,000 we have at $1,035,000 on the left hand and calling away. First call at $1,035,000. Second in the chance at $1,035,000. Third and the final call and let's take it. So $1,045,000 I'm with you, sir.
150.
50 our bid. So the $1.5 million at a 50 that is. So the $1,050,000 now, left hand call. At $1,050,000, I'll take a 5 if it helps you, sir. So the $1,050,000 our bid here. At $1,050,000 and calling, first chance. Second the call. For $5,000 you look back and the time you move in is well worth 5. So $5,050,000 it is now left hand and 5 to go. I call it away. First in with you, man. Second the chance and 5 to go. 5-5 and then so 5-5. Need to be quick on my thinking. At $1,055,000 now registered single with our lady. At $1,055,000 takes you to 60 if you like it.
That's fine.
60 is our bid. So at $1,060,000 and 65 to move. At $1,060,000's bid now. 65 on your call. I go 3 times. First call at $1,060,000. Second the chance. 6-1 at back end. So 61. 2 the bid. 6-2. So $1,062 and 3 if would like it. 6-3 and back and 4 to go. 6-3 is here. 63 and 4, so 64 and 5 if would like. At 64 the bid. Now at 64 it's left hand, 5 to go it is, so 65. At $1,065 and 70. At 70 it's stating the claim left hand side. At $1,070 came to buy it, the chance here for you, at $1,070 our bid, maybe 5 to move. First call and 75. At $1,075 now right hand side, did we say 80 then?
Yes.
At $1,075 and 80 we have. At $1,080 now left hand, at $1,080 in the chance. First call. Letting it go at $1,080. Left hand, second the chance. third and the final, nothing further on the phone. In the middle 80, we are left-hand side. Nothing further, ma'am? Okay, a quick discussion. The middle 80, your third and left-hand side. Back to you in just a moment. Thank you. folks. We've been in discussions with our top bidder. She's graciously risen her offer to a level of $1,085,000, and then accepted by our owner here today. And that puts the property on the market to be sold. So the $1,085,000 is $5,000 on top of the last offer. We sell away to our lady on the right hand side with no further bids. Chance here, $1,000 if it helps you. We sell it to you, man. First call at $1,085,000. Second, then our call at $1,085,000. Leave you time to discuss if you'd like it. Are you sure? I don't want you to see you drive past the property tomorrow. Tears rolling out your eyes. You 100%? Okay, thank you. So $1,085,000 it is with you, man. First, second, third, and final time at $1,085,000. Nothing more. Selling away then. Sell it. Sell it. Sell it. Hey, thank you, folks. Great to see you all. Look forward to seeing you again. Go and enjoy it. Cheers. Yep.